Alright guys, so when we last left off talking about the Red Hulk, bro had ran up and put the hands on She-Hulk, really handed her one of her worst ass whoopings ever. Like real talk, Shorty had PTSD after this. But just like Red Hulk and the original Hulk, She-Hulk don't take L's well, so you know she had to spin the block on this fool, except, well, she called up the homegirls, and they weren't about to play with this boy. And, well, after that ass whooping that Red took from Green Hulk, my man was just sitting in a bar drinking, and She-Hulk rolled up like, hey, bro, I know you remember me, fam. You know I came back to run the fade on that ass, right? And I brought some homies, yeah? And Red Hulk just turns around like, careful what you ask for. And he literally just bum rushes into all three of these chicks sitting in their asses flying. And he was just like, what'd you think, Walters? You thought you was just gonna show up with the gal pals and put down old Red? And she's just like, I mean, actually, yeah, that's exactly what I thought. As Red Hulk picks up a bus and is about to slam it on them, he's just like, ha! And people say you're the smart one in the family. But I mean, it is She-Hulk, Thundra, and freaking Broomhill, so they're all pretty durable. And Thundra, Shorty's a certified monster. And Thundra's just like, yeah, you know what? I'm tired of you, dog. She takes this chain, throws it, and wraps it around his arm, and he's just kind of like, oh, Thundra. Ha ha! We hadn't even started. And as he yanks Shorty's weapon up out of her own hand, he's just like, come on, sweetheart. If you're gonna bring a weapon into battle, you might as well learn how to use it. And then he takes this thing and whips it around She-Hulk's neck and yanks her little ass up talking about, now come to daddy. And so while dangling She-Hulk over the side of this mountain cliff, he looks at the other girls and he tells them, now, if you two want to come back inside with me and have a beer, maybe play some spin the bottle, I won't kill your little girlfriend here. And She-Hulk's just like, y'all don't listen to him. And Broomhill's just like, I'm not listening. Are you listening? And Thundra's just like, I don't see how you can hear anything with that damn helmet on for real, for real. And Red's just like, what's it gonna be, girls? She-Hulk dies, or you two agree to be the bread in a Red Hulk sandwich. And She-Hulk, she just sitting here monologuing like, damn, bro. This man already done whooped my ass. I came back with the homie ready to spin the block, and he beating our asses again. Like, motherfucker got me dangling over a freaking mountainside. I'm really not digging this. And so Red's just like, you got 3 seconds. All I have to do is yank this chain and it snaps her neck. So, don't think about yanking mine. And at that moment, Broomhill tosses that sword at Red, causing him to dodge to the side, while he tells him, dumb move. But it turns out it wasn't such a dumb move, because Thundra apparently keeps that thing on her, and she ran up on Red Hulk and shot that man dead in the face. And turns out Broomhill wasn't actually even aiming for Red Hulk. She was aiming for the chain. But as She-Hulk is about to start losing her grip off the side of this freaking mountain face, the Valkyrie Broomhill's winged horse Pegasus comes in to catch She-Hulk midair. And flying her back into the battle, She-Hulk is pissed. And so she leaps up off that man and slams right into the back of Red Hulk's neck, sending that man hurtling into the ground, causing one of the faces on this cliff face to completely be destroyed. She's like, oh, I'm so sorry about that, Mr. Lincoln. We could probably fix that. And then, like her cousin at the end of the 2008 Hulk movie, she takes that chain, wraps it around his neck, and starts choking the shit out that boy. And well, the Valkyrie, she ain't nothing to play with. She runs up to him, stabbing that man straight through his chest, which does drop the Red Hulk. And as the three of them just sit there looking at his bleeding body, She-Hulk's just like, well, that was easy, you know, if you don't count the part where he pretty much almost killed us all. And Thundra's just like, I mean, careful, he could be playing us. And at that moment, he reaches up, grabs that gun, and he says, not could be. I absolutely was. And now for my next trick. As he reaches up, grabbing the sword and pulling it out of his chest, he tells them, I'm gonna chop your heads off and use them first. But before he can finish, somebody in the distance says, oh no, you ain't about to be doing nothing but getting that ass whooped, says Susan Storm as she rolls up with a whole host of superpowered baddies. Tigra, Jessica Drew Spider-Woman, Storm, Black Cat, and Black Widow. And with renewed vigor, She-Hulk's just like, all right, girls, let's teach this jughead a lesson. But the Red Hulk just spits out a little bit of blood and it says, ha ha, a Waffle House of witches. So I guess the only question is, which one of you puts on the waitress uniform and serves me? And they don't like that very much because they start laying into his ass, but his only response is, I guess it's a good thing I brought my appetite. And at this point, She-Hulk continues her monologue telling us, man, look at us. Look at the pedigree of women here. I mean, we done gone up against Dr. Doom, Magneto, even Wolverine. But now, man, now we're just getting our asses tossed around like a bunch of Barbies and Skippers. As the Red Hulk is doing just that, and he's just slamming these girls left and right. And while Tiger and Black Cat are just clawing at the back of his neck, he swings both of them off with that Thanos backhand. But She-Hulk continuing to tell us, damn, man, it's hard enough being a superhero. You should try it as a woman. Shit, I ain't even got my own superhero name. Just some old knockoff version of my cousin. It's just like, damn, we already gotta be better than everybody expects. Now she's telling us this. Valkyrie runs in trying to stab Red Hulk, but he catches it in the palm of his hand and takes that sword and uses the butt to hit Shorty right in her forehead. But She-Hulk continues to tell us, you know what? And damn it, we are. And she gets pissed off telling Red Hulk, you know, I've had about all the shit from you that I'm gonna take. She runs up punching the shit out this man. You attack me in the helicarrier? And as he goes to attack her, she drops low and hits him right where the sun don't shine. Strangling and dangling me over Mount Rushmore? And as he's reeling from that massively powerful nut shot, she hits him with an uppercut, sending blood out his mouth. But nobody, and I do mean nobody, makes me look bad in front of my homegirl. She screams as she punches bro dead in his nose, sending blood shooting out of his nostrils. And it's at this point that she tells the other ladies, hey, he's staggered. We need to take this fool down now. Don't let up. Don't give him an inch. And so that's when Susan Storm comes in and places a force field around his head so he can't breathe. And she tells Storm, hey, it's time to hit him with the forecast. And she's like, yeah, I got you. And starts firing lightning inside the force field, frying the Red Hulk. Dazed and confused, he starts to lose his balance. But that's when Thundra wraps that chain around his neck, telling him, bro, you ain't going anywhere. And she yanks him back, the Red Hulk falling unconscious. And as Tiger is wondering what they should do with him, Thundra's just like, I think we should probably just take Val's sword and cut his head off with it. Be done. And She-Hulk's just like, nah, man, we're just gonna wait it out. Because eventually he's gonna turn back into his normal form and we'll finally figure out who he is. And then maybe we'll cut his head off. And that's exactly what they do. After Thundra ties him up, they just kind of start waiting for him to change back. But out of all of them, Thundra's the only one standing guard, and she's just like, I still say we should chop his head off. And as the other ladies are conversing about different things, Thundra still sitting here saying, guys, I think we should just go ahead and cut his head off. And as the dark of night fades and the sun starts to rise and the other heroines start to leave to go do their own things, Thundra still with this, I still say we should. But She-Hulk interrupts her like, bro, we get it, dude, Jesus. But Jen's just like, well, I guess maybe we should just go ahead and take on the shield. And Thundra's like, I mean, maybe we should just take him back as a corpse. But after the majority of the heroines leave, the Red Hulk raises up, knocking unconscious Jessica Drew and Storm, with Thundra saying, oh my God, he played us. The Red Hulk grabs Thundra, jumping off into the air, and She-Hulk tries to grab him, but he's already too far. They land some distance away, and Red Hulk grabs Thundra by her throat, hoisting her into the air, and he tells her, calm down. If I wanted you dead, your neck could have been snapped already. And she says, well, then what the hell do you want? And he tells her, I want to recruit you. And she's just like, what? I'd sooner die. But he leans in real close, telling her, I don't think so. I studied you. You're a warrior. You're not gonna die over a job offer. And she's just like, what kind of job? And he says, wait a minute. We'll get to that. See, I'm not the Green Hulk, a beast, a mindless thing. I have a plan, and I get what I want. And everybody wants something. Even you, Thundra. She just looks at him like, but why me? And he tells her, because you were the only one out of all of them who was willing to kill me. She goes, wait, you're awake that whole time? And he says, yeah, I was awake the whole time. Now, do you want to hear my offer or not? And as the other heroines regain their conscience, some of the others who left earlier coming back to help fix Mount Rushmore, Jennifer gets a call, basically asking Thundra where did the Red Hulk take her? And Thundra just tells her, look, I don't know, he just dropped me off and took off. He didn't even really say anything. And Jen's just like, weird. I mean, probably just wanted a hostage. And Jen's just like, cool, well, I'm glad you're all right, man. We'll get him next time. And Thundra's just like, sure, next time. As she hangs up the phone, Jennifer tells us, yeah, we'll damn sure get him next time. See, I don't know what Red Hulk got in store for Thundra, but it is definitely something that Thundra much rather would take than death. Because like he said, this man has a plan. But that's something we'll have to find out another time. As for now, I'm Amaso T, and I will catch you guys later.